Hello everyone, it's ITZ Cliffjumper. Today I'm going to be doing a video debunking everything Hunter says on his community post. Before we start, 75.4% of people aren't subscribed, so feel free to subscribe. It really helps out the channel and motivates me to do more content. With that being said, let's get on with the video. So basically, I made a video back around 2022, like August 15th, about Hunter and the things he's done on a hide-and-seek minigame. And while I figured that there wasn't much more to talk about him, because at the end of the day, I figured he was eventually going to get a life and wasn't going to be on the app anymore, well, I was wrong. Hunter didn't want to get a life. He got just motivated out of to 2033 to specifically make a share my community post, which is kind of surprising because I didn't expect he was going to do it. I mean, you had a whole year to do it last year, so I was surprised he didn't do it at all. And I didn't. So basically, he went quiet around 2022 a couple of times. Then he got back. I just didn't make a video about his return because I felt like it was pretty stupid, not really necessary. And he basically talks a lot of shit, so I'm going to be debunking it by reading it all to you so you can understand what he's saying, and I'll debunk anything he says. So let me get the post and read it. I'm not going to show screenshots of it because I don't want his channel to get acknowledged at all, because this guy literally only has 3 subscribers, and his username is pretty obvious. So apparently he says, somebody called me a pedophile inside of a kid's game, which is obviously, I don't know where he got that from the video, because I never called him a pedophile in the video game, in the video. I simply said that I just was talking shit about him, showing screenshots of all the shit he says. So I don't know where he's getting the pedophile thing. But one thing he's not going to tell you is he's calling everyone a pedophile who disagrees or just doesn't like him. Anyways, continuing. But mostly I hunt down people who are over the age of 18. That is completely false. He doesn't know whether or not these people are the age of 18. He goes to any server people that is popular. He will attempt to crash it. He then leaves the server because he's a pussy. And that's mostly the stuff that he's been doing nowadays. And he has this little knock-on friend of his that he has called Carlos, which it's just a whole bedoggle, which I'm pretty sure is really stupid, that I'll probably talk about later. So basically he's talking about people that apparently get at underage kids, which is why I have proof to show everyone this. The game is pure cancer. The game is obviously pure cancer, so there are people who do go after kids in the game, but that is a rare occurrence. It depends on the people you look for, and that depends on the kids, and that's technically the parents' fault, and they should be monitoring their kids. One thing is for sure, I don't believe Hunter has proof of any of this, because if he did, why hasn't he shown any posts about this? Why doesn't he show it on his YouTube channel? You'd think he'd spread some awareness to his fans of 3 subscribers, which he doesn't, by the way. Because I'm actually going to check right now to see, just to be sure, but he probably does not. He only has a bunch of gaming videos and barely any of them. He only has 25 total videos, so that's already another debunk. Anyways, let's continue the post. The game is pure cancer. I literally made a video on it, so that one is off the list. He doesn't even need to explain that, because everyone knows that hide-and-seek minigame is cancer. Literally, Rice Kuiper literally made a whole video on explaining it, and that came out in 2020 when the game began to die, due to a lot of people making a lot of gross stuff on it. I don't know, though he's talking probably about the workshop. You can always look away from it. You don't have to go on that. I mean, I don't really use workshops, so that's not my problem or anyone else's who doesn't use it. And people like this, he's talking about me, making fake information about him, actually is a bad person. Okay, so he's saying that I'm a bad person, that I made fake information. By the way, this is not fake information. The Discord screenshots and the stuff about him, that is literally the stuff he does. Okay, the Discord screenshots, that is from my old account, which I had him added on. He did send hentai to me. I did send some hentai. I'm not gonna lie, I did because I was very stupid at that time, and I was not thinking. I've developed my mind more, and I'm still developing it more as long as it grows. So he's saying that I'm a bad person. I talk to younger kids, to kids younger than him, which is not true. I talk to kids mostly my age, which are teenagers. Most of my friends are literally teenagers. Some of my friends are even older than me, actually, as a matter of fact. So now he's saying report this video and move off YouTube. He extends it, actually says more. Plus, reason why I found this video is because they kept bullying me. He's wondering, so apparently people are bullying him. I don't think he understands why people are bullying him. It's not because of the video. It's because of things you do. I mean, if you guys really want me to, I could literally go on do a hide and seek minigame live stream, which I've never done before because I don't really like to. I did do it at one point, but that was really a test. I could literally just go to a couple servers, ask them about Hunter, and they'll literally say something. I could even ask them that they knew before a video I made. Because before I even made the video, people did not like Hunter at all. I made the video around the time that people wanted me to. Because decided to do one. He was annoying me and like harassing me and many others, going to servers, calling us homophobic slurs, and like just saying a bunch of shit in general. Anyways, continuing, which everyone else inside the game kept saying other things, and he puts a YK standing for, can it be just kids wanting attention or worse? But I don't know. I won't let someone make false information about me. Also, everyone in that game RPs about gross things, about older people. No, yet most kids get learned by this person, by other his friends in that game. So he clearly doesn't know really anything about me, and Hunter's only been around me since 2020, and it was a short couple months that I was friends with him. So he's got a lot of things wrong when he's saying this. His texting in like detail, what he's trying to say is very unprofessional. He's not really going into detail about me because he doesn't have any proof. That's one thing. He doesn't know what he's talking about. If I would show, like, I could show screenshots, but I wouldn't show the YouTube channel possibly. I don't know yet. I'll probably show it on a community post so you can see what I'm talking about. But basically, he's saying that people are calling him a pedophile, which is not true. But you call literally everyone that pisses you off a pedophile. And he called me a pedophile, even though I'm a minor myself. I am a child. I'm almost turning into an adult soon, that's for sure. And he called Mario a pedophile. He called a bunch of people a pedophile. He doesn't really go into proof. He just went into a server with me. He keeps calling me that. Don't even talk to him. I ignore him every time. He wants to seek attention. And why does he want attention? It's not because the game is cancerous. That's its own whole shit. It's because his father left him, and he has a stepfather, and his stepfather does not like him, so he goes on hide and seek minigame to get attention from everyone and harasses them and talks shit about them. He's not trying to stop people from doing inappropriate things. He's just motivating it more. He's just motivating people to dislike him more because no one on that game likes him. And it's not because of this video. Before the video was even fucking made, people did not like him. If you go on my comments, there are literally more comments about Hunter than there are about me making the video. And I can read some of them so you can understand. Okay? I'm getting the comments. So a person says, great news, I met the Crasher Hunter himself. He's what I call a fatherless child. And this is a comment by Funny Valentine. And let me see another one. Difficulty says in a comment, he says, when I met Hunter, he was really normal. Yes, he was a crazed douche who would say the homophobic slur a lot. But back then he was just talking to other people, seeing him. Now I think his mentality is as good as an echo chamber prisoner. And a lot of people agree with what I'm talking about. When you like confront him about it, him and Carlos will basically mute you. Ashy is here, aka Ninja Freddy. He says, bro, Hunter was an old friend of mine. Now he's just a famous crasher. Ha ha ha. And a lot of people just like literally don't like him. Literally 34 comments. That literally wouldn't have happened. And I'm apparently the bad guy apparently in this picture to Hunter, which doesn't really make any sense because he's the one going on hide and seek minigame and fighting with me and many others. And personally, I'm not even fighting with him. I just wanted to make this video to show how stupid he was, because he thought he was gonna get attention, which he really wasn't. He's acting like he doesn't know how hide and seek minigame is. He's been on the app not longer than me, but he's been on the app for a pretty long time. And I know people like this. Hunter is one of those many people on the app who thinks that they're the victim. You're not the victim. You don't like this gross stuff. You always have an opportunity to leave. Now, why am I still on hide and seek minigame? I'm only on it just to fuck with people. I just like seeing how stupid they are doing all this weird shit because it's fucking sad. I do some research sometimes. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll expose people, because notice how my last video is exposing King Prime. And I wouldn't have made a video on Hunter if I didn't know about him. I did not make a video out of hate. I may have said a lot of roasts and shit because I just wanted to spice the video up. Nothing more. Do I hate Hunter? No, because in my practicings in religion, I do not hate people. But I don't have to like him. That is the thing. He does malicious things and then is playing the victim right now, which is pathetic. Like, I expected him to at least own up, say, hey, like, I've been doing this and that, but he doesn't do that at all. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was just talking to someone. Anyways, in conclusion, Hunter is an attention seeker, and I'm pretty sure he's hoping that my response is negative and that I have to like show proof and stuff. I'm not gonna show proof because I showed all the proof I needed to on the Hunter video. Even though it's outdated, it's still him. Like, he's the only one that really has crash codes and stuff. Maybe I'll make a video on Carlos, but that's if I really feel like it. And I want to do a special video for my 50th video. I hope you guys will love it, and hopefully I hit 200 subscribers eventually. With that being said, that's it. See ya.